tonight's varsity girls basketball game matchup between the Norton Lancers and your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. Before the game begins, we would like to take a moment to honor the senior players of both teams. We are very grateful for the leadership and support of these senior girls basketball players and your commitment to your basketball program. We hope you have a great rest of the basketball season and a fantastic senior year. First, I will begin with the two Norton Lancer seniors. Captain Reese Perry. And Captain Carly McDonald. Thank you to the Lancers. And now, at this time, we would like to celebrate our Dover-Sherborn Raiders senior. You have been playing basketball at DS all 4 years, and even longer before Dover-Sherborn High School. You represent Dover-Sherborn, and your leadership and sportsmanship have made us all proud. Tonight, we would like you to come out to join us on the court. We welcome your family to walk out to midcourt with you for a photo. We have number 35 playing forward, Captain Amari Hughes. Amari is walking with her parents, Sophia and Benjamin. Congratulations and thank you to Amari. And now for your starting lineup. First for the Norton Lancers. Wearing number 2, a senior, Captain Reese Perry. Wearing number 4, a junior, Molly McIntyre. Number 11, a sophomore, Callie Salem. Wearing number 12, a senior, Captain Carly McDonald. And a junior wearing number 34, Captain Avery Tika. Norton is coached by Dan Laneby. And now for your Dover-Sherborn Raiders. A junior wearing number 13 in point guard, Greenville. A junior wearing number 22 in point guard, Leah Hill. A junior wearing number 32 in point guard, Ruby Fielding. A junior wearing number 33 in point guard and forward, Meredith Hicks. And a senior captain wearing number 35 in point forward, Mark. The Raiders are first by Michael Patty, assisted by A.K. Joyce and Alex Olmstead. And now we ask all who are able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
We are coming down to the end of the basketball season here at Dover-Sherborn High School, and the Raiders girls team would just love one more win before they end their season. This is our last game cast for the regular season. I'm Bruce Glazer, and next to me is Brad Crandall. Cam Crandall also behind me, along with Ella Suxo, our crew this season. We thank them, of course, for all the dedication and work they've done all season. We are not available to broadcast live tape or anything the rest of this season. The playoffs, well, we got to see what happens here. We don't even know who's going to qualify, so we have to go one game at a time, and this is our last regular season game until next season, actually, Brad.
Yeah, from what I heard, we made the playoffs, but...
Huh?
Yeah.
Which team?
Dover-Sherborn.
Boys or girls?
Girls.
Okay. There's a ranking system. I won't even go there. Won't even go there. Opening tap, won by Amari Hughes. Dover-Sherborn moves right to left and left to right for the other team. Dressed in their visiting uniform, black. I'll make that navy blue. That's purple. It's purple. They are purple. And with a white trim, it looks black. Outside shot by Gibbs. Bang!
Nice
3-0 home team. There you go.
Yep.
Dover-Sherborn in their customary, usual white with blue trim. You got to look close at those uniforms. They are purple. They just don't look it. McDonald ties the game up.
No,
we're all tied at 3.
So I just noticed it is black with purple trim.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Where's the purple?
On the side.
Oh, on the pants.
And on the side.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, yeah.
Same
Thank
with
you.
the Raiders.
It's
blue.
subtle. Hills for 3. Bang!
Oh, okay.
3 shots, 3 scores.
Both teams coming out hot.
Pressed by the Raiders, smartest thing they can do. Salem gets away from it. She drives against Amari Hughes, and she loses her dribble, goes off Hughes out of bounds. Black ball. Black ball, okay?
Yep, that works.
I'll do black, I'll do purple, whatever works.
Black and white.
Yeah. So McDonald will put it in play. She winds it to the baseline, up in the air, and no good by Molly McIntyre. Amari Hughes comes down with the rebounds. Mia Griebel gets her first touch over to Leah Hills in the right point. Inside, intended for Hughes. She gets it too low on the baseline. Brings it out to Fielding. Fielding bounces it to no one except Salem, and she's on the other team.
Yeah, Salem doing a good job reading that pass.
Callie Salem off to McDonald. Right wing. Perry back to McDonald, and she'll set it up. She and Fielding bump. No harm, no foul. Literally. Salem has Griebel in her face. Salem dribbles nicely, goes around a screen. She loses the ball. And Fielding picks it up with Griebel coming up court. Left side to Hills, waits back to Mia. Griebel looks for an open body. Nobody crossing much. Just Leah Hills coming across down low on the baseline. Not much movement. Now Gibbs goes inside. Hills has it. Looks around to Meredith for another 3. Game! Basket!
Meredith.
6 points for Gibbs. She has a 12-point average. She's already halfway there.
Yeah, 2 in a row for her.
McDonald got fouled.
Like I said, I've seen her shoot at the gym, and she's lights out.
I'm thinking that press, you can't use it the whole game. We've talked about that. But to open up with it, throw them off.
Yeah.
Do anything you can to disturb the offensive flow of the other team. Out deep to Salem. Callie Salem drills the ball. Sophomore, out to McDonald, the senior.
Griebel playing Salem very well.
We got a double one. Salem called for a foul.
Moving pick.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Brad!
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that before. Whoa! You've been reading the textbooks, boy.
Yeah.
Griebel guarded by Salem to Hughes on the right wing. Hughes does some fancy arm work into Gibbs. She doesn't shoot. She fakes it and loses the ball. Yeah. Salem with another steal.
Hit off McIntyre's sneaker.
Tinkham inside for the basket. 6-9-5 Raiders.
Hughes was all over her, too. I don't know how she got that ball up.
Speed.
Yeah,
she got away from her a little bit. Just got the angle. Hughes outside. The senior looks around for Mia Griebel, a junior. She goes around to Gibbs. Gibbs another 3. Swims up and down. And Tinkham with the rebound. And she gathers it in before it goes out of bounds. Over to Reese Perry. But Salem will bring it up. She looks around. Stutter steps across to McDonald. Guarded by Ruby Fielding. Had to think for a sec. Back outside. I always like McDonald because she has the double braids. It makes her easier to see.
Oh, yeah.
Down low. Nice pass and go for the basket by Molly McIntyre.
Yeah.
9-7 Raiders.
Great pass.
Half-court pickup by Salem. Ball comes over to Hughes in front of the Norton bench. Norton has her own cheerleaders on the bench. That's nice. Down low. Hughes all the way up. Overshot. Fielding with the boards. Go over to McDonald. Guided by Fielding. McDonald drives around a pick. And what do we got? I think is that another moving pick?
Yeah, I think it might have been.
She left her feet too soon. Well, anyways, coming out of the game is Perry, and she's being replaced by Julia Miller, number 3.
Raiders up by 2 right now.
Over the timeline comes Mia Griebel for Fielding. Back to Griebel on a give and go. Inside to Fielding, and she passes off to Hills. Gibbs doesn't want it. Hughes at the foul line. He drives the paint. She's deflected back to the Raiders. Griebel open. Griebel for 3!
Well done.
All Dover-Sherborn baskets have been 3-pointers. Unusual, but good. 12-7 Raiders.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. But when you live, it's great.
Yeah, can't argue that. Oh, how does she open alone?
Yeah.
No defense in that one. No excuse either. 12-9, 3.5 to go in the first quarter.
McIntyre is good at sneaking undetected underneath the basket, too.
Yeah. Gibbs in the corner. Leah Hills, cross court to Mia. Griebel holds on, the ball deflected. Hughes goes up for it, and it's taken down by, who was that? Oh, Tinkham. Salem comes left point. Back out to McDonald, and she'll set it up with Gibbs guarding her. Waiting. Miller. McDonald, they're waiting for an open body. Nobody open, really. And Salem drives left side, goes up, doesn't score, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2 as she's fouled by
Hughes.
Hughes first, team second. Each team has 2 team fouls, 2:52 to go in the quarter. Good game so far.
Yeah, good tempo.
Norton is 10-7 coming in. The Raiders are 1 up and 16 down. And I know there's a formula for making the playoffs, and the Tri-Valley is considered tough people, tough teams, and that gives you more access to points and percentage. And you're saying they're officially in?
That's what Mike told me.
So who are they going to play, the Celtics in the first round?
I know, right? I don't know. But, hey, if they play like this,
yeah,
got a shot.
Yeah, no question. You got to be there.
Yeah.
You got to get there to win. I had something else, but it didn't work. You got to get there to win. Oh. I think that's Salem again. Salem has 12 hands. She's just using some of them. She's all over the place. Tinkham.
Murphy and Darren ended up checking in, too, for the Raiders.
Thank you for calling that. McDonald looks around, gets away from Gibbs for a second. Meredith goes for the steal. Now, McDonald stutter steps, goes in, off the glass and in. We're all tied at 12. 2 touchdowns, no extra points.
Yeah, that was fancy. Nice play from McDonald.
Griebel across the Raider at midcourt. I just forgot who's in the game. Gibbs shoots! It rims the orange, comes down. Back to Mia, over to Leah Hills. Ball bounds around, they still got it. Home team ball, fresh shot clock to work with. Griebel against Salem. Salem, I've seen her play on tape, and the girl, 3-second violation, it looks like, on the Raiders.
What about Salem?
Salem is a good defender. I say she's a very good defender. She just velcros herself to you and doesn't let go.
Yeah.
She's got, I think, 3 steals already.
Yeah, she is a good defender. I have been noticing that.
Speaking of, she brings the ball into the forecourt. Now she's got Ruby Fielding guarding her. She gets away in the paint, drives it up and in.
And a good offender.
I mean, she found the gap.
Yeah,
she went around Fielding and scored.
Good vision.
Notice a bad thing here?
What?
Neither team on defense puts their hands up. I saw one there, then another one earlier. But as a team, nobody's using hands-up defense. What did Medfield do? Hands-up defense. Ashland does it, hands-up defense. And you put your hands up, you block them, and you might, accidentally or unintentionally, knock the ball away. Fielding will shoot. She makes the first. 13-14 DS trailing as Hughes comes in and
Perry checking in
also, and Gibbs comes out. Perry, as you said, is in.
for McIntyre.
McIntyre is out. They got a deep bench.
Yeah, they do.
Ruby makes another one.
Well done. 14 all.
Tinkham back to McDonald. She bounces the ball. Love those sneakers. Nice color.
Yeah, those are nice.
Right side. We should have a contest and vote for our top sneakers of the year.
Right.
Pass inside goes to the official, and he says, I'm not on either team.
That'd be cool, actually. Put it on our Instagram page.
Have people vote.
DS Cable TV. One word. Follow us, and we'll follow you back.
And so at halftime, one game, we could have the top 3 sneakers and have people vote on it.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
We got to start next season, though.
Gotta
It's a
start.
little late now,
Yeah,
Brad.
we got to start taking the picks.
Ruby Fielding back to Murphy. Addie. Cross court to Amari at the foul line. She's outside. Left side to Hughes. Baseline loses the ball. Kept it in bounds, though. Hughes with 8 in the shot clock. And guess who? Salem takes it away.
Yeah. And wow, look at that.
She's my all-star.
Yep, great dribbling skills.
McDonald fouled on the floor. Third foul against the Raiders.
There's Murphy, I think, on the foul. Yep.
39.5 ticks until the second quarter will begin.
Jazzy Hancock checking in, taking out Leah Hills.
That's Leah's first break.
And McIntyre in for Salem.
Out to Perry. Perry for Tinkham. Turns around. Nice pivot, but nothing happened. It went out of bounds. It's white ball.
Yeah, she did the spin.
Hughes will put it in play. Official hands her the ball, and she gives off to Addison Murphy. Addie coming across that blue insignia at midcourt.
Michael Patty saying something on the sideline. I don't know if he's calling a play or what.
Bounce pass back to Murphy. Over to Fielding. Almost called her Cece. Bounce pass back to Murphy. They're not working inside.
Yeah, time running.
Nobody's
down.
moving. They're all standing.
Milking the clock.
So Jasmine shoots. I don't know. She lost control of the ball, and it was not even a shot. McDonald, 3-on-1. Break downstairs for Tinkham. She scores at the buzzer, and it's 16-14 Norton.
You know what? I'm surprised that the Raiders didn't hold out for that last shot of the quarter, because they probably should have.
No argument from me, sir.
Mm-hmm. But anyways.
You know, you bring up a good point. Continue what you're going to say. I want to ask you something.
Yeah, so Raiders down 2 after the first quarter. Yeah, you can go on.
No,
about your point.
I have nothing to say. No.
You have nothing to say?
No, I wanted to say this at the end of the first quarter anyways. I don't know who said it. I'll try to look it up at halftime. A great quote for any sport is, you got to learn how to win before you can become a winning team. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
And if you look at this Raiders team right now, they're learning how to win. They don't have many wins. We know that.
Yeah.
But as the season comes down to the final, I think 3 games to them, win 1, win 2. Learn how to win. So next season as a team, you've learned from that experience. And the other word there, of course, is experience. Hopefully that will mesh next year to a better team.
Yep. Good point, Bruce.
I have them once in a while, you know.
Yeah, you know.
I practice in front of a mirror.
Yeah. Girls giving each other's high fives, and now Norton breaking from their huddle.
Norton coming up with the ball on the sideline in front of us. Tinkham will put it in play. I love her last name. Avery Tinkham. Tinkham. It's a great name.
That was Tinkham.
Tinkham. Across to Tinkham. She shoots.
Ooh.
Way up in the air. Comes down. They're battling for it. Goes out of bounds. Black ball. I thought it was white ball, but they're going to call black ball.
That's so too. Meredith laughing about it.
Yeah, she knows better.
So close.
But you don't say anything, of course.
No.
Outside for Miller. Tinkham driving. She wants a bucket. Deflected away by Gibbs.
Yep.
Over to Mia Griebel for the second quarter to begin. Griebel comes to the top of the key. She looks left side for Mari. She fakes the 3. Comes to the paint. Shoots it up. Oop. Too deep. Goes back to Mari. Nice rebound. Weeble, cross court to Fielding. Gibbs, bang! That's 9 for Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs just on fire.
Timeout, I believe Norton. Because you know why? Because they're giving that outside shot away.
Yeah.
Dover-Sherborn has shot, 5 threes? They don't believe in layups.
No, I know, right?
And as a coach, Dan Langmead, the coach of Norton, has to say, hey, girls, we got to come out and cover that better.
Yeah.
And his zone defense, you sometimes back off and give him the outside. He's probably going to tell him, tighten up.
Yeah, and Gibbs knocked down her third 3 of the game, so it's pretty impressive. We have seen this team a lot of times this season just start off ice cold, just terrible shooting percentage. But tonight looks different.
Yeah, and you got to play a complete game.
Yeah.
Do you know against Medfield, they never hit double figures in any quarter?
Yeah.
I won't even tell you the number of turnovers because I don't want to mention those kind of numbers, but we know it was a bad game.
Yeah,
they played a better, quicker, much more capable team.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that, but you got to learn from it and move on and get better.
Yep. Watch the film, know what you did wrong, and try to correct that.
Looks like the 2-3 zone or 2-2-1. I don't know.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Sit there.
Salem with the ball. Tinkham. Left side to McDonald. She feeds inside. Hook shot by McIntyre doesn't work. And Leah Hill's back in the game, has the rebound. Mia Griebel brings it up, looks at Amari Hughes and gives it to the captain. Right side of Meredith. Gives in the foul line area. Turns around, hook pass inside. Amari dribbles and misses.
That was crazy.
You say it.
I was going to say, Salem almost stole the ball away by not even looking.
Sometimes a player will put the ball on the floor like Amari did, and then they lose focus where they are.
Yeah.
She should have just shot. She put the ball on the floor and then was completely off. That shot is off as well. Rebound to Amari Hughes.
Yeah,
Off
nice
the floor,
pass.
Gibbs. 2-on-3. She shoots outside, misses. That's her first miss, I think.
Yeah. Those are tough sometimes when you're running and stopping and hit a 2-pointer like that.
I'm going to watch Salem the rest of the game because that's where the ball always goes. Shot outside, too deep. And Mia Griebel, smallest person on the floor, has the rebound. Griebel, 4.
Fielding.
Thank you. Inside feed, goes out of bounds. It'll be off McDonald and white ball.
Yeah, nice quick pass from Gibbs.
I find every year there's one player, and my mind can't grasp. This year it's Fielding. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean...
Hughes fouls.
Yeah.
And on the other team, if they have a real Eastern Europe sounding name, it's like I focus on that so much, I remember that name and forget the rest of the roster.
Yeah.
But, you learn as you go. I've been doing this long enough. I should know by now. Huh? Hughes will shoot 2, 17-16 Raiders, exactly 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
You know what gets me, Bruce, is when they look kind of alike, like Griebel and Fielding, just like from far. You know?
Yeah. I won't argue that. No.
Same height, like similar height and hair.
18-16 Raiders. They got the ball back, thanks to Gibbs. Off to Griebel. Across court to Leah. Leah looks around the perimeter with Fielding. Griebel. Picked by Hughes. Pick and roll. It's supposed to be, and it is.
Oh, my.
She gave the ball away.
Salem just snatched it.
Yeah. And that happened against Midfield. You got to learn from that. The other way. Now Salem lost the ball, very rare. Griebel has it. 18-16 Raiders, 5:35 to go until halftime.
You need those football drills.
Gibbs almost had another 3 bucket.
You know the football drills where it's like to not fumble it, you just have to hold on extremely hard.
Yep.
Do that with the basketball.
I don't understand football players with the one-hand thing. I mean, you're going to fumble it eventually.
Yeah.
Then you're going to look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a coach. Don't want to be coach, thank you. McDonald thought about it. Into Tinkham in the middle. Hands off, nothing. She says, McDonald, nice fake and pop the 2. Bang.
Wow, that was really nice. Good
18
play.
all. Timeout, home team.
McDonald generating just a fantastic chance there and ended up hitting a perfect shot. Swoosh.
Do you remember a couple of years ago I found something I think was on the radio, an interview, and they said about sports, there are 3 words you got to look at. I'm trying to find it now. Yeah. Everybody at home, just sing to yourself. The 3 E's, I believe it was, wasn't it? Yeah, here it is. Come on up with my phone. Emotion, energy, execution. 3 E's of sports.
Oh.
And if you have one, you really need the others: emotion, energy, and execution. And the execution, of course, is the final big important part.
I like that.
I'm glad you do. Yes, you can steal it. Wasn't mine to start with. 4:58 to go in the half. Possession arrow favoring Dover-Sherborn. They led 16-14 at the first break. Now they're tied. Leading scorer in this team going into the final games of the season, Meredith Gibbs with 12, followed by Amari Hughes averaging 7 points. And just so people know, if it says 6.5, I'm going with 7 because you can't score half a point in my lifetime.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. This person is shooting at a 21.2%. What does that mean? I mean, 21.2 points.
Yeah.
There's no 21.2.
Like, come on, we
it's
round
just,
up and down.
Like taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hughes. Leah. Mia. Over the hills. Those fakes the 3. Griebel to Fielding, looking for a good shot. You know, the problem there was you had black shirts down low and white shirts all around, and they weren't moving.
Yeah. You know what, too? You got to, play the shot clock better. You have time. You don't need to force these passes.
Yeah.
She could have just took it back around.
You said it so well. Not only what I saw in the Medfield game, forced passes, they were soft passes that are easily picked off. You got to be determined and play fast and hard.
It's almost like you think that you're out of time, but you still have 13 seconds. Oh, a hold.
Oh, you're right on the call. Who was it against?
Amari.
Amari Hughes, that's her second. Fielding's coming out. Darren's coming in. Hughes coming out. That's what I thought. They got 5 out there? Yeah, Murphy's back in for Dover-Sherborn. And I see Miller's on the floor for the visitors. They bring it up. And our friend Salem's on the bench. Tinkham. A 2-3 zone. At least it looks like that. Oh, yeah, I'm just watching the zone now.
Yeah.
Down low comes Miller. Out to Tinkham. Tinkham drives. Oh, boy. That was deflected into the hands of Hills.
Yeah, she hit Darren and stopped dead in her tracks.
Mia slows it down. Fielding inside. Nice pass to Darren. Shoots and scores.
That was really nice.
And she was the only one tall enough to pull that in.
Yep, and Darren with a great catch there.
That'll help her confidence.
Pretty sure she played a whole game before this, too. The JV game.
I don't think you can.
No?
I think you could only play 4 quarters a night unless they change the rule.
Maybe, you're
right.
I just started warming up.
All right, well, there's a desperate situation on Dover-Sherborn's JV. They don't have a lot of players.
That's true.
So there could be an exemption to let her play more time. I don't know.
Huh, that's a good
that would make
question.
sense, yeah. But it used to be you play a half of JV, you only play a half of varsity. But with your teams depleted, maybe they can apply for exemptions.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Ooh, that missed. Not by much, though. It was a ping pong ball. Miller will get another one. Nice. Out.
Nope. Right to Darren.
She got 2 off the orange and nothing happened. 20-18 home team. 3:38 to go in the half. Meredith 1-on-2. There she goes. And she doesn't score, though. Meredith again. Short.
Oh, so close. And then Darren gets
Darren
fouled.
fouled.
Yeah, what determination from Gibbs. Couldn't get that one in, but Darren to the line.
Sometimes with Meredith shooting like that, she's off balance because of what's going on the floor, and it's hard to hit that way.
Yeah, it is. Ooh.
By the way, we did that halftime interview with the Gibbs sisters during the boys' game against Medfield. I think I might have told you the big mistake I made was I was facing camera and they were facing away. Never again. I was just so embarrassed to have the back of their heads.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I stand up next time and look at the camera, but
yeah, next time I'll organize it better.
Next time I won't have my elbow.
I'll get your elbow out of the way. I'm leaning into the screen going, move that elbow. Down low. Up for McIntyre, short.
Next time, just say, hey, timeout 1 sec. Hey, Brad, move your elbow.
They get it. Norton gets it back. They play tough on that one. Tinkham fakes. Tinkham into the paint. And what do you got?
True, foul.
Foul on who?
Wow, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Michael Patty just beyond himself right now. I am, too. That was weird.
Second one on Darren. I didn't see a foul.
Tinkham, jumped into her and passed. but I don't know. That's what I saw. Way to draw the call, though.
I like Chinkham, but she's not finishing well. She gets to the basket, but she has trouble finishing. This is a live stream from Dover-Sherborn Cable TV, or a playback, depending when, what you're watching and when. 21-19 Raiders, 3:06 to go in the half. He's Brad Umbrust, and that's Mia Griebel against Tinkham.
Elsa Sukso on camera. Cam Crandall on the scoreboard.
Steal away and a foul away by Murphy.
Yep.
That's the team's fifth. That'll put, where's the fourth? Fourth. They got one more before Norton shoots. Murphy out.
Yep.
And Cece's younger sister's in.
Fielding.
Ruby. Fielding. I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
McDonald over to Miller. The playing catch down the corner to Tinkham. Feed inside. Perry gives it back to Tinkham. Nice open body for Miller. She brings it outside. They're wheeling the ball around nicely. Pop by McIntyre, way off the mark. And Mia Griebel has her second rebound.
I like how she just slowed it down right there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Presence of mind.
Mm-hmm. And your awareness, too. See
Yes.
what's around you.
Yes. Mia. Bounce pass to Leah. Cross court to Meredith. 1-on-2. I thought she might have walked, but the ball didn't go in anyways. Rebound. Fielding. Nice play.
Yeah, wow.
Griebel. New clock. Up in the hills. Swimmer in and out. Rebound to McDonald.
So close.
Orange Sneakers comes up the floor against Griebel. She drives past her. Bounce pass inside. They go across. They work back outside. All that work. McIntyre doesn't score. I thought Miller should have gone up on the original play instead of passing. But she gave it off, and McIntyre misses, and it's Dover-Sherborn rebound. 1:50 to go in the half.
Doesn't look like they're giving Gibbs a shot, but hey, look now.
Bang!
They did for a second by mistake, and that's what happened.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah,
That's got to feel good. She has half her team's points.
Yeah, 4 3-pointer of the game. That's wild.
Win any way you can. Up in the air, Miller. No good. That ball had a crazy spin to it, but she's going to the line to shoot. Third foul on Darren. That's something she's got to, figure out.
Yeah, she's fierce.
So Evie Sermon's going to replace her. It's a smart move because Darren has 3 and we're not even at halftime. And I'll tell you, the foul shooting for Norton is going to eat them up if they lose this game by a couple of points.
Yeah.
Darren sits down. Sermon comes in.
Sermon might have been the one I was thinking of who was warming up with the team.
Mia, after the 2 misses, 24-19 Raiders. To Sermon, her first touch. Back to Ruby. Ruby off the glass. Doesn't get the right ricochet. Tie up. It'll go back to the home team. Out of bounds baseline.
Yeah, Sermon doing a good job just jumping on that and just grabbing it for dear life.
You know, my friend Bob is supposed to be giving us stats, but he said only if he could coordinate his internet with YouTube. He has a crank that he winds up his internet with. And if the crank's not turning right, he has to oil it, and it doesn't work.
Oh, my.
Yeah, we're in trouble. By fourth quarter, I'll get stats, and I'll say, where you been?
So you have to dial in.
Don't ask me. I think so. Remember the 56K moment?
Right.
McDonald with the ball on the left point.
His wife needs to use the phone.
Yeah, get off. But I'm trying to get a hold of Bruce. No, get off the phone. Drive down to McDonald on the left side. Guided by Meredith. Outside pass. Tinkham fakes. Hooks it back inside. That was a bad pass, but it didn't reach Miller. Bring it back outside. This time Tinkham has it. Guided by Fielding. They look around. 4 seconds in the shot clock. McDonald off the glass and no good. And Gibbs with the rebound. 38 to go. Stolen back. And that's a giveaway you're gonna regret right now because it's 24-21 with half a minute to go in the half.
McIntyre with just an excellent sneaky move there.
Yeah, she was in the right place, the right time. Absolutely. Meredith. The hold for 1, 18 seconds. Shot clock about 2 seconds ahead of the game clock, I'd say. Meredith. Team yelling out 7 seconds left to shoot. Meredith hands off to nobody, and Tinkham steals the ball, throws it up. She had more time.
She had way more time.
She had 3 seconds, and she didn't realize it, and she heaved it. She should have gotten closer to the arc and shot it. But for Dover-Sherborn, that's a break.
Yeah,
they lead at halftime by 3, 24-21. And Brad, other than the Dennis Yarmouth game, this is the best half I've seen from Dover-Sherborn this year.
Yeah, I agree. They look really good. Their shots are going in, especially Meredith. Meredith Gibbs is hot right now, and she's got the shooting touch. She's got to keep that going.
Norton had 16 in the first quarter, 5 in the second. The Raiders had 14 in the first quarter, 10 in the second. What do we say about double figures?
That's what you want.
Sherborn's doing. They keep doing it. They'll win this game.
Yep.
We're at halftime. We'll be back shortly. This is Dover-Sherborn Cable TV.
Hey guys, Private Chef Matt here. Just want to let you know I'm dropping some of my favorite recipes. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Fix this up. Oh, so good. Easy, speezy, lemon, squeezy. These are so good, by the way. This is some top quality soup. There we go. No one else is here. This is a random person handing me
Good, because I'm going to be gone for 3 days.
All right, Salem inbounds it to McDonald.
I'll get back to that one. Team switching baskets. At least that's what I think. Tinkham shoots and scores.
You want to tell them what you talked about at the half a little bit?
Maybe. Yeah, we'll get to that. Sure, Brad.
It was pretty interesting.
It was interesting. I'm just old school. I'm sorry, Brad. We'll get to it.
I am too, you know.
And you're younger.
Oh
my gosh. Here we go again. Tinkham. Hughes fouls her. See, now, Hughes, you got 2 on you. Now you got 3. Why did you foul her? There was no reason to foul her in the forecourt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
no argument. McDonald. I'm Bruce Glazer. He's Brad Crandall. We're at basketball game.
Yeah,
outside, McDonald fakes the 3. She took a couple of steps. And this is the second half of Dover-Sherborn hosting Norton, 24-23 Raiders. They led at the half by 3, and the first bucket of this half was by Norton. That's why it's a 1-point differential as Mia Griebel brings it up, working left to right. Over to Meredith. Gibbs gets around and picks it by Griebel. Deflected ball to nobody.
Yeah, Perry doing a good job jumping up to block that pass.
And Dover-Sherborn also has a tendency, to force the ball inside. And that doesn't always work.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we were talking at halftime with a couple of the parents about playoffs. Ball goes out of bounds. It's off Griebel. And they're saying that Dover-Sherborn should be in the playoffs based on their ranking. And we'll get to that at the end of the third quarter or during the timeout. And, they can be in the playoffs, but I'm not sure what that means if you're going to be a low-ranked team and you get in and you're one and done. I don't know. Is that an advantage, Brad?
I don't know.
His experience.
I'm a big win guy, and apparently wins don't matter in the season. I got.
Point.
That's what I got from the conversation. That doesn't matter if you lose every game, as long as they're close.
What's
and
the
you
motivation?
play good teams.
What's the incentive?
I know. It's true.
We'll get back to that. Up and in by Tinkham. She's got to work on that shot.
Yeah, I don't know if a Raider got a hand on that. I think it might have been Griebel.
Like I said, I like Tinkham, but she's not finishing well. Baseline outside to Leah. 2 for the captain. No good. Out of bounds. White. No. That went off 11. Everybody knows it went off 11. It was plain to see. We go the other way, Brad. I don't know.
I'm surprised Michael Patty wasn't more at the ref on that one.
Well, I think everybody knows the officials make mistakes, but that was obvious. Over in the low baseline. Up by McDonald and off the glass and no good. McDonald gets it again. Off the window, no good. Meredith loses the rebound. We got a foul underneath on 11 or 21. I don't know. Salem, I think.
Huh. Oh, no, number 12, McDonald.
Okay. McDonald with her first. Each team has a team foul, Brad.
The turnovers haven't really mattered much because each team are just turning it over.
Yeah, it's true. Meredith drives against McDonald, turns around, brings it out to Hughes. Hughes drives, scoops to the hoop, doesn't get it, and it comes down to Miss Salem. Callie brings it over the midline.
McDonald.
Bomb outside. Oh, it's wide. And Gibbs clears the elbows.
Yeah, see, I like what Gibbs did there. She caught it, and she knew that someone was going to try to grab it.
And
so
she put the arms out to defend herself.
Around,
they got to do more of that, Brad.
Yes.
Fight for the ball. They call foul on you, fine. But every once in a while, you're going to win.
It's true.
You can't just back off. You got to be feisty.
Yeah, that was textbook.
Yeah. She gave an elbow to McDonald just then, down low, and Fielding just gave the ball up. Drive for Tinkham. Tinkham against Meredith scores. Wow. 25-24, under 5 to go. Michael Patty wants a timeout. All right. So, am I correct now? If you have 10 wins, you don't... Megan, if you have 10 wins, does that automatically guarantee it, or does it?
Yes, it guarantees.
Okay, so that locks it.
Okay, so if you get 10 wins, you're in.
That's what I heard.
Okay, if you get less than 10 wins, it goes by ranking of strength of schedule and differential in score up to 10 points. And as we were talking about, the TVL is one of the toughest leagues in Eastern Mass, and so therefore you can have a losing record, but your competition is so good you get brownie points. Whereas a team like Dennis Yarmouth has a better record. They lost to us up here, and they're playing in a weak league.
Yeah,
they'll get in, but they're not as strong a team because they play in a weak league, and they're trying to balance it that way. But you know something? If you can go 1 and whatever and get into the playoffs, you got to have better incentive to win games and not just be there.
Yeah.
That's where the old school comes in.
Yeah, it's just interesting, you know, especially coming from people that follow the teams and during the playoffs and film them and stuff, you know. You just don't know if you're going to film an absolute blowout or not, you know.
And we don't know if the girls and boys make it or either or. We don't know where the games will be. We don't know what we're covering. We have hockey playoffs coming up as well, Brad.
Yeah.
Do you have any regular season games in hockey left?
Not home games.
I mean, away games?
There is an away game in Martha's Vineyard that...
Well, go.
You can go.
You go.
They put me up in a hotel.
You and Scott can go.
Some meals, I would go.
We'll give you twin beds in a hotel room. You and Scott go. We'll send you overnight.
I don't think that's in the budget. But should be, though.
Nobody's budget. Salem will put it in play as Leah Hills comes out and Addie Murphy comes in. Wait a minute. No, actually, Leah's staying in and Mia Griebel's going out.
I would do it.
What if they don't put you up? It's like, come and go.
Yeah,
we'll drop you off at the harbor. Get the game done. Get back. Look, you missed your boat.
Yeah, I was sick that day.
Steal by Gibbs. She shoots a pop. Too deep, comes down into the hands of Tinkham.
Raiders need to get some scoring going.
They're down by a point. Tinkham all the way. Passes back out to Salem. Callie has some open room. Shoots. Score!
Yeah. Norton in a run right now.
Brad, wide open. Nobody putting their arms up, covering her.
Can't do that. They cannot collapse this quarter.
3-point lead. Tie game.
Nailed it. Oh, my
Meredith with 15, all on threes.
She's a killer. Not actually, you know what I mean? But.
Yes, Brad, we got that.
You know, you got to be like...
Oh, nice pass to Perry for the score.
Yeah, that was nice.
That you couldn't stop.
No.
Murphy brings it up, guarded by 2 defenders. Gives it over to Amari Hughes. Leah back to Murphy. Works it around right side to Ruby. Ruby got fouled by Salem. I don't know if she actually fouled her. That's her 4th.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Salem's 4th, and it was a weak foul.
Yeah, you know, there have been a few weak fouls in this game.
Perry and Salem are out. Salem out is an advantage for Dover-Sherborn, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think she deserved that call. McIntyre's come back in for the Lancers along with Julia Miller. Wide pass comes back to Murphy. 3:28 to go in the third quarter. 2-point game in favor of Norton. Up. Blocked by Miller. McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
Those M girls.
I meant to say Molly.
Up the floor Guided by Murphy. I'm sorry, Jasmine. Haven't seen Jasmine for a while. Was she in before?
She went in for briefly. Briefly, she did.
Well, number 21's back on the floor. Tinkham has her with 15 on the shot clock. To Miss McDonald. Over to Tinkham. That's not where she wants to shoot from. She's got 7 seconds. A reverse layup. Overshot. And Gibbs with the boards.
Nice try by Miller, though.
Mia to Hughes. Hughes holds it left wing. Addison Murphy looks around to her team. Gives it to Meredith. Meredith fakes. Spins around. Maintains the grab of the ball. Left side. Oh, nice read by Tinkham. Murphy with her. Tinkham lays it up, and she gets fouled. Good play by Murphy. You had to foul her in order to prevent the layup.
Yeah, Tinkham is definitely a good athlete. She's been really good this game. Like you said, she hasn't finished as much underneath the basket, but she has a couple.
Well, there's now 3 fouls on Murphy. With 2:29 to go in the third. She's still in. We got a sub coming in maybe for Murphy. Darren's coming in for Hughes, who also has 3 fouls. So the one on the floor with 3 fouls now is Murphy.
You know what I noticed, which was funny? The guys' teams, they have more pink shoes than the girls' team. Kind of world we live in.
It could be a breast cancer support thing, too. Possible.
It's been all season.
Well, pink.
Oh, maybe.
You can wear them all season. No one's going to stop you.
No basketball in October.
That's true. Oh, is that what it is? Most have thought that counts.
Yeah.
Off, Griebel. I don't know. Maybe it's just personal choice.
I think so.
McDonald, she makes this team click.
Yeah, she's good.
Yep. For Miller. She goes around a screen, passes on a give and go supposedly, but it didn't work that way. And a bounce pass goes straight, and Meredith Gibbs picks it up for Griebel.
Yeah, thanks to Jazzy's defense on that one.
Outside for Meredith. She's got 15 to lead her team, which means she's got more than half their points. Up, no good. Darren tied up. She swims it to the hoop. No good. Rebound, final by Tinkham. And Gibbs takes it away. Lays it up. No good. Rebound, up, short. 4 attempts, and Darren's going to the line finally to shoot a couple of free throws.
Darren and Gibbs were just playing catch there for a little bit.
But they've got to have more than one shooter, one scorer. You got a girl with 15 out of 27. That's not going to work every game.
No.
Okay, so your friend Bob came through at the halftime. Halftime from 2-point scoring. Norton 8 for 16. DS 1 for 10. Okay, but listen to this. Norton 3-pointers 1 for 5. DS 6 for 11. But you can't live and die by their threes.
No, you can't.
Total shots overall. DS 33%. Norton 43. Free throws 14% for us. And 67% for them. Turnovers. I'll get there.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
And I saw he made his font bigger, too.
He had to. It's going to kill him. It's 33-29, Lancers. Turnovers in the first half. DS 13, Norton 6. One of those things, they were turning it over. And we know that, what's her name? Yeah, what's her name? She's on the bench. Salem had 5 turnovers. There's turnover recoveries herself. McDonald bringing it up. Double braids in front of her own bench. Gets around a pick. Pops. In and out. Rebound to the hands of Murphy. She maintained her pivot foot, but she also double dribbled.
Yeah, look like McDonald might have hit her face or something.
They're calling a foul.
Yeah.
Did she hit her?
Yeah, something hit her face.
So before the double dribble, she got fouled. And that puts Dover-Sherborn to the line, shooting 2 with the 5 foul violations. Gibbs back in. Who came out? I think Griebel came out. At the line, Addie Murphy. I thought Darren was fouled. No? Murphy was fouled. Okay.
Yeah.
4th foul on McIntyre, that is.
Murphy coming in for McIntyre.
That's not Murphy. That's actually... that is Murphy. I apologize.
It's okay.
You're right. Absolutely. Murphy. I was thinking of our Murphy.
Yep. Well, our Murphy knocked down some good free throws there.
She's out now, replaced by Fielding. McDonald bringing it up.
3-point game. Raiders down.
44 to go in the third quarter. This is Gabby Murphy. They also have a Gabby Johnson. Outside, pick set up. McDonald outside for McIntyre? No, that was Murphy. Up, no good. Rebound. Nice control by Darren.
Hey,
they
Darren.
fight for the ball. I thought she got hit.
Yeah.
They're calling it white ball. Gibbs will put it in play.
Darren got swarmed there. She tried to move it around, but...
I like the way Darren plays.
Yeah, me too.
She doesn't stand around. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
Every time.
She really gives it her all.
She's learning, yeah. Outside for Ruby. Fielding, slow dribble. Got it by Chinkum. 6 seconds to go in the quarter. Gibbs looked at the clock, stalling, shoots off. Oh, that's a wild
way
shot.
off balance.
We've played 3 quarters. At the end of 3, Dover-Sherborn, who was leading by 3 at the half, trailing by 3 at the third quarter mark. So, do you remember the movie Blazing Saddles? Because if you don't, I can't even use this.
Yes, I do. I love that movie.
On top of as the new sheriff came into town, there was an old guy, an old prospector on top of a roof coming in, and he says, "Here comes the sheriff." And he uses some derogatory terms we won't go into, but the guy's name was Gabby Johnson. Okay, and it's a girl on this team named Gabby Johnson.
That's so funny.
It's funny. The whole town in Blazing Saddles, their last name was Johnson. And as you drove through town, it was Johnson Bank, Johnson this. And it was Howard Johnson ice cream, like 11 flavors, because it was back in the day. It was the funniest thing, but I just remembered Gabby Johnson. And it was one of those movies that was either meant to offend everybody in a funny way, but with no harm intended.
Yes.
And it was funny. And if you haven't watched it, you should see it.
All right. Unless you're easily offended. Then,
Yeah, very
then
true.
Do
If you're
not
easily
watch
offended,
it.
no, certain movies you shouldn't
Not the
see.
movie for you.
No, not at all.
Hughes back on the floor.
We got to buy Bob a new modem for next season.
Right. Bob is like the MVP right now.
You think Mike will give in to that?
Maybe.
Out of bounds play for Avery Chinkum.
If Bob's consistent, got something special.
McDonald, left side for Murphy.
I mean, even if he's not consistent, still something special.
Yeah. We don't have to pay him.
Exactly.
Chinkum driving into the paint. Loses the ball. She was...
Hughes just like let herself get tied up. It looks like, oh, it was a foul. I don't know.
Was it?
No, I'm confused.
It's white ball on the tie-up. He called it a tie-up.
Oh, God.
So, you know something? You're 7:41 to go. When Norton gets the ball back, press.
Yeah.
This is where you press.
Yeah, beginning and end.
Yeah.
It's a
What's
good
wrong with
time
that?
to do it.
And you know something? The better you get at it, the better you are at it. Darren outside. 16 in the shot clock. She's guarded by Perry. Goes around a screen. Gives off to Hughes. Hughes forces the ball out of bounds.
Oh. Darren diving, trying to get that pass off. Nice try, though, by Darren. Mari tried to sneak her a quick pass, but it was tough.
Darren coming out. That's the... What do we get? Okay, 4 fouls on McIntyre in case we didn't say it going into this quarter. I don't know if we mentioned that. But anyways, McDonald's in. She works it. Got a pushing foul on the pick, I believe.
On Miller, I believe.
I'm not... What do you call it on? I think it was on the screen that was set up.
Yeah,
She
wow.
pushed. So, they're calling it now. So was it Miller? I think it was Miller.
Yep.
Yeah, her in first. She can afford it. But they were an offense. That's not where you want to do it.
No.
Gibbs will put it in play. That in the backcourt to Hughes.
Raiders dying to get some points so far in the second half. They're few and far in between.
Yeah. I mean, Dover-Sherborn had a 6-point third quarter. Leah Hills off the
Ooh.
orange down to the hands of McDonald. She's trapped. And she's fouled. 6 points in the third quarter for DS and 12 for Norton. And that's why they're ahead, Brad.
Yeah. DS needs a good turnover and get some baskets going.
Slowly. Yeah, they get the cheerleaders on the Dover-Sherborn bench. Fake by Tinkham. She rolls, overshoots. Tinkham gets her own rebound with 3 white shirts down low. Up, good. Murphy. That's determination, Brad.
Yeah.
Timeout, the home team.
Tinkham doing all that and then just delivering a perfect pass inside. Very impressive.
Well, it happens because of that individual player outdoing themselves.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to look at the defense and say, how come we didn't have anybody around the bucket?
Yeah, it's true.
Nice crowd here from Norton.
Yeah, not too bad.
Home team is a good crowd. I got to race the Norton crowd home. One time I got behind the Norton bus.
Man.
I'm in Mansfield, a town away from each other, and the Norton bus is in front of me, and I'm thinking, no. They finally went up off a different path, and I said, thank goodness, because I would never have gotten home behind the bus. It's a long ride from there.
Mm-hmm.
So where are the boys now in Talkie?
Where are they?
What's their record?
They are, I think they're like 500. You always, I need to come with my hockey stuff, huh?
Well, you're supposed to back me up. I'm going to ask
Let me
lacrosse
see,
questions
Arbiter
next.
Live. I know, right?
We don't do baseball, do we? We can't set it up.
I mean, I would like to. I'd like to try. I know, talked to a few people on the crew, and they've been interested in doing it, but they're really long games.
It's multi-camera.
Multi-camera.
You can't get away with one camera.
We'll try to do some games.
And lacrosse as well.
Same with tennis, too.
So now they're pressing, and Norton can press. They're using it with 6:24 to go in the game. Mari Hughes against Perry, her opposite senior. For Meredith, she of 15-point fame. Out to Hughes. Nobody crossing. 4 girls on the left side. Finally, they even it off a little bit. And a long one from Hills. Bang!
Nice. We needed that.
35-33, rolling down to 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. McDonald, nice and easy, no stress. She's guided by Fielding. McDonald thieves right side. Perry wants it. Nope, she doesn't want it. McDonald gets it back, goes around the screen, back to Perry. She wants the 3. And everybody says, let her take it. Somebody go out and defend her, for crying out loud.
Wow.
McDonald, this is late in the game. You cannot afford to not defend somebody. Foul on the floor. Tinkham did travel, but she was fouled before.
Yeah.
Foul on Fielding, I think. A push. Ruby second. I'm sorry, the foul on 33. Gibbs, Meredith, her first.
So hockey is playing Hudson on the 17th.
In Hudson?
Yeah.
You can do that
sure.
game.
I know. You
just up
should.
the street from you.
Acton Boxborough on the 19th.
That's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
Isn't
That's
it?
true. Maybe we'll do Hudson.
There you go.
We'll talk about it.
Tinkham shoots, misses. She's fouled. 5:27 to go, 33-35. DS down by 2. Oh my gosh, he's got third quarter stats for us. Total shots in the total. Okay, this is total. These are total 3-quarter numbers, okay? 3-quarter numbers. Dover-Sherborn is shooting, he doesn't have the number, 8 for 29 in total shots. And Norton 14 for 34. Rebounds. Norton 13, DS 26. So this is a game we're out rebounding them. But turnovers, Norton 11, DS 21. These are unofficial. But 11 and 21, even if he's off by a number or 2, it's too many turnovers by Dover-Sherborn.
It really is, and that's going to hurt you. And it's amazing that you're in this game. So
you're in this game thanks to number 33.
Yeah.
So they're 8-7-2, the
hockey team, yeah.
So they should make tournament as Mari Hughes comes out and Darren comes in for her. 4-point game, 5:27 on the clock. Meredith puts it in play. They put a press on. Hills gets away from it, past the scoreboard, in front of her own bench, and turns around with it. Past to Griebel, no shot. Hills for Fielding. She drove a lane outside. Gibbs fakes the three, comes baseline, lays it up,
Ooh,
and gets fouled.
Holding his shoulder a little bit.
Remember, she had Meredith?
Yeah.
She did pop one of her shoulders. I'm not sure if that's the one. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, no, she got tape on both sides. Now I don't know which shoulder it is. I don't know which shoulder.
She's bionic.
Might be. But she makes the free throw. That's 16 unofficially for her. If she makes this one, she has half her team's points.
Nailed it.
37-35, 2-point game, rolling down to 5 minutes and a few seconds. Tinkham into the forecourt. Tinkham,
flies,
center
huh?
lane. Yeah, she does glide. You're right. Outside, McDonald will set it up. Has Miller on her right. She brings it left wing, drives with the left hand, baseline rather.
Great defense.
Yeah, they get it back. No, Hills steals it away for Mia Griebel. 4:45 to go. Outside fielding. Ruby gets away, brings it out to Hills. Hills, right side to Mia, inside to Darren. Emily keeps the pivot foot. She's got 3 seconds to get that ball off. Overshoots.
Almost. Well, look at that. Quick action from Meredith. Tying it up. Oh. It's going to be a foul.
Is the foul on Gibbs?
Thought she had all ball.
Foul on Gibbs, your second.
Interesting. I was going to say what a nice play to tie that up.
I thought it was a tie-up too, but he saw the foul. In that one, he's right close to it. We're not. 14 fouls on the Raiders, only 2 on Norton. That could come into play. Perry with more pink sneakers. Outside for Murphy. Gabby Murphy bounced past Tinkham. Avery for Perry. Outside, they're working around nicely.
Raiders playing good defense here, though.
McDonald shoots. Way short. Near ball, out of bounds, white ball, 4:03 to go in the fourth. 2 subs come in, McIntyre and our friend Salem, as Perry comes out along with, pull the ponytail away, I can't see your number. Okay, 5, Murphy.
So, Raiders down by 2. Let's see, they need these points. 4 minutes to go.
Mia. Ponytails are flying right now into fielding. Brings it around, but he's circling down low. Taryn looks, nice pose. I don't know. Why didn't she go up? Why didn't she just go off the backboard? She forced it into a crowd.
I didn't hate it, but, I mean, yeah.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. McDonald. Nice play.
Yeah,
nice play. She made it work, and Emily should have done the same thing. 35-39, 3.5 to go in the fourth. Griebel tied up by Tinkham. Emily Darren has the ball. Emily comes left wing, stops, brings it back out to Mia. Screen set up, she doesn't go that way. She comes to the right, and it's tipped away by Tinkham, out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Hughes coming in, Darren coming out.
Darren had a good game.
She plays hard.
Yeah.
She makes mistakes, but she'll learn from those. I got a feeling she'll be much better next year. Ruby fielding under the baseline. Hughes comes in. Hughes goes up and misses. Ball bounds in the air. Yeah, that was fielding making that work. No good.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. White ball, definitely.
Yeah, Gibbs kept that alive.
2:59 to go. Raiders down by 4. We thank Bob, our statistician, for all his help.
Yeah, thanks so much.
During this last part of the season. Down low to Hughes. Banks it over. Shot.
Yeah, that was tough.
McDonald brings it back. Guided by Fielding. Salem! Stolen away by Fielding! Lays it up! Good!
Wow, and a timeout.
Timeout! Norton.
Wow, Fielding with some individual effort there.
She also said to Salem, but you can do it, I can too.
We needed that too, so that was a huge bucket. Well done, Fielding. So 2:36, down by 2, Bruce.
This is why we enjoy broadcasting.
Yeah,
for the games
fun.
like this. Win or lose, it's been a fun game.
True.
Now the Metfield girls, the game was no fun, but the boys' game became fun because the boys came back. They didn't give up.
That's true.
And they had a surge, and they lost by 3. It was 3, 3-pointer.
Yep.
And hey, these are the ones that you cheer about.
Yeah, it's true.
And these are great game builders for next time.
Absolutely.
As well. Raiders back on the floor. Gibbs kills Mia Griebel, Amari Hughes, and Ruby Fielding. Salem, McIntyre, Tinkham, McDonald, and Miller for the Lancers. Lancers and Raiders. What a matchup.
Yeah.
Just the names themselves.
They're the same thing.
They really are. Without the weapons, of course. Salem slowing it down. Now, Raiders with their arms out. Timeout again. That was weird.
Yeah, that was.
He didn't like the setup, I guess. And Dan Langmead calls timeout. Smart move. You don't like it, call timeout and set it up again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he was a little surprised the Raiders had their arms out. They should have been doing that more of the game.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And where's your press? You got 2:25 to go. You're not going to press them now?
Yeah, no, I mean, valid point, Bruce. Got to wonder if Michael Patty is going to talk about that right now.
Hope so. So you watched the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know this is the first one I never watched?
Really?
I didn't like Philly. I didn't like KC. And I said, hey, you know what? I got better things to do.
Wow, good for you.
I understand it was not a great game.
I know a lot of people who didn't watch because of that.
And the funny thing is Saquon Barkley had like 50, 60 yards. He wasn't really a big factor.
Yeah.
And he's the MVP of the season, I think.
He's my favorite back in the league.
I'll tell the Giants you said that.
I mean, when the
He's
Giants
good.
got rid of him,
Yeah.
I couldn't even believe it.
And he didn't get hurt. That was the big consideration for the Giants, and they made a mistake.
Yeah, they sure did.
And he played the whole season for the Eagles, and he deserves it all.
I knew he was going to be a household name after he got traded.
Meanwhile, McDonald goes past Fielding, pops it off the glass and in.
She's been so good today.
They're pressing.
Speaking about so good, Meredith Gibbs.
17, 20,
Oh, my God.
20 for Gibbs, 39 to 41, 2 minutes to go, 2-minute warning. Over midcourt comes McDonald. Carly waits, gives it off to Julia Miller. Miller down low for McIntyre. They set it back out to McDonald. Smart idea. They got nothing. They set it up again with their point guard. She faked a pop. She's going to pop. Good.
Oh, my.
She got the ricochet that time. Mm-hmm. Nobody in her face. And she says, I got open room. I'll put it up. Gibbs comes back. Hughes fakes. Hughes goes up.
Oh, my.
She was going for the foul. Didn't get it. Lost the ball. Went off a Norton player. It'll be white ball.
Yeah, it did go off a Norton player.
1:24 to go. 4-point deficit for Dover-Sherborn. So with 21, Gibbs has more than half their points. Out deep for Hughes. She chases it down. The leading scorer gives it off to Griebel. In and out.
Almost. Oh, look at Fielding.
Fielding stole it back. And it's thrown away by Tinkham.
Tinkham floating.
Tinkham has an open body but didn't see it down low. Off to Salem. McDonald. Go after the ball. It's under a minute to go. Go for the ball. But don't just stand there. And she did, but she didn't get it. And Norton calls another timeout.
Yeah, so. Yeah, tough.
I don't know what to say. I mean, scoreboard says 55.7, you're down by 4. And you cannot give a foul anymore because they'll go to the line.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you're going to have to foul them, Brad.
Yeah, it's true. So do you do it now, or do you wait?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think what you got to do is you basically score, then press,
Yep.
get the ball back. If you can't, then you talk about fouling.
Yeah.
Because you got timeouts left. You say, okay, foul the first person on the floor, let them shoot, we'll take our chances. But not yet.
I would say, too, that they have some players on their team that you really want to put the pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
Like McIntyre, McDonald, being two of them.
Yeah.
Salem for sure. I mean, they're a pretty solid team.
They are a solid team.
Tinkham.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure they're the best team in the Tri-Valley, but they are a good team, and they will be in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know. Once you get in, Miller holds it back to Salem.
Look, this is what...
Salem foul. No, I said I didn't say foul. So the foul, I believe, is on Hughes.
Yeah.
She's coming out with her 5th foul. Gets a nice hand from the crowd. And Darren comes in to take her place. They try to trap and get the ball, but instead got the foul. And at the line, Kelly Salem, the sophomore, with 2 shots. McDonald and Tinkham and Perry are their captains.
Ooh, okay.
She misses 1. So at the very worst, you got a 5-point game with 52 to go. Griebel coming in for
Murphy,
because Griebel's the better outside shooter. It's a 4-point game right now. 52.1 the clock. She makes that one. No, she didn't. It swung around and came out. 4-point game. 49 seconds. Griebel has it to Leah. Leah's a 3-point shooter. Leah inside to Darren. She loses it back to her teammate. Griebel inside again to Darren. She loses it. Picks it up. Has nothing. Hill shoots.
Oh,
way off the mark. And it's come down to who else but Salem.
That should be a wrap.
26 seconds. Now they got a foul.
So
24.7 to go.
So close. If Hills hit that 3-pointer. So now we'll see how McDonald is at the free throw line in a clutch situation.
I got a feeling she's good.
I know, me too.
Lazy ball, but good shot. Ball said, okay, I'll sing.
Yeah.
Swish.
Yeah.
You need 2 threes to tie it up, and you got 24 seconds to do it in.
You want to pass it to one that's been on fire. Gibbs, probably.
Mia shoots and misses wide. Ball goes out of bounds, and that could be it. 14.1 to go in a 6-point game.
You know, like we were talking about, Bruce, this has been a great game, win or lose.
They're pressing. But McDonald's not fooled by that. And she turned it over.
Fielding.
She fooled herself. Fielding all the way and misses.
Oh.
And that'll do it.
Yep, Salem with it.
The pressure worked. And McDonald tried to go behind her back, and she lost the ball. But all for naught, Raiders lose and visitors win.
Yeah.
45 to 39 in that quarter. Dover-Sherborn with 9 points. And Norton with 12. Let me explain. Norton had, in 4 quarters, 16 points, 5, 12, and 12. And the Raiders had 10, 6, 14, 10, 6, and 9. You've got to have at least 3 or 4 quarters where you're hitting double points, and they didn't do it at all in the second half. A total of 15 points in the second half. That's not going to win you many ball games.
No, and I think that had something to do with just Meredith shooting and getting so many looks in that first half that,
that's the best game of her young career.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
But you can't count on her. You need supplementary scoring. You can't count on one person every night. And what if she gets a boo-boo while she fouls out?
It's true.
Are you going to go to nobody?
No.
Oh, thank you. That's funny. One of the Norton fans is listening to us on his earpiece. That is funny.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got the thumbs up. Well, if they lost, I'm not sure we would have gotten the thumbs up. But the final score, Brad, Dover-Sherborn loses to Norton 45-39. We've enjoyed bringing you this basketball season of boys and girls. Hopefully we'll see you in the tournament. Any last words, Brad?
No. I have no words. Hey, thank you to all the viewers.
And to our crew.
And to the crew.
And to Bob.
And to Bob, yes.
And unless we see you in the playoffs, like I said, that's it for us. We thank you for watching our season of Dover-Sherborn girls high school basketball. Until next season, or maybe the playoffs. So long, everyone.